Good afternoon. It is April the 19th, 2023, coming to you from the Caribbean Princess. And we're on Baja, Deck 11. So I'm going to give a few tips today about Princess cruises in general. Not many people ever talk about it, and everybody gets confused. So I'm going to go clear the confusion on three different entities. Number one, how to know which side of the ship you're on. Number two, I'm going to talk a little bit about the great medallion net right here. And then number three, I'm going to talk about, we're going to call it privacy, please. So let's talk about it today and let's do it. So anyhow, right here, when you get off of the ship, it doesn't matter what deck you're on. This is deck 11 right here. You get off the ship and so many people get confused and they don't know which side of the ship they're on. So she's right now, she doesn't know what side of the ship you're on.
I do know. The forward ship.
Right.
Forward deck 4, that's the last time they said.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So anyhow, there's nothing like live video. So anyhow, this is like the lobby. And so people say, am I odd or even? On every Princess cruise ship, when you see this side right here, this is the ship. All of these rooms over here are even. You can look right here. Staterooms B428 to B756 with the laundromat are down that hall. We're at port now in Belize, so everybody's off the ship basically. And then even number staterooms only. And then if you have B202 to B426, that's forward. There you are. So remember this. When you get into your lobby, because everybody always picks the wrong way. When you see the ship sign, that's even numbers. When you see the C side, that's odd numbers. Now, this is giving a little bit of ads right now, but this is the C side, and C side is this way, and it's all odd numbers. You can see that right now. So odd numbers all the way down there, all the way down there. So let's just stop at this amount of time, and like I said, well, let me go on to the next topic. Okay, we're going to call it how the medallion net works. And how it works is simple. Every one of these rooms, this medallion net can be used in the casino. It tracks you and knows exactly where you're at. So better than Big Brother knowing where you're at, you have the eyes in the sky here of the Caribbean Princess. All the people know exactly where you are. There's a lot of reasons for that, but it can be for security purposes. It can be if you've lost somebody, you can find them. But you don't need to carry around your wallet or cash because everything is charged to your medallion net. And so, anyhow, it's easy to use in the gift store. You just charge your room, whether you're having drinks at the restaurant, want to take excursions, anything in the spa, you just use your medallion net. So now your medallion net is used to get into your room. And how that works is this. Okay, so when you come up to your room, and your room will have on it, it will have your name on it, and that's the next topic. It will have, I'm not going to show you any of the people's names, but it will have everybody's name that is in the cabin. And I've talked about this. Look at some of my other videos. I've had thousands of views when I show about the medallion net and the privacy. So how this works is everybody's name is on each room. You can see. So when you come up to your room, you have a choice. To enter your room, it will say door unlocked, and you have privacy please or service stateroom. So I'm just going to arbitrarily show you one here. If I can find one with nobody's name on it. And so far I've walked, everybody's name is still lit up in lights. So we have a full cruise ship here this time. Okay, here's one right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Okay, here's another one. No name on the door. And basically, privacy please, service stateroom, approach with medallion for entry. Then it will open up your door. So that is how these medallions work. Now, the other big problem, in my opinion, is that you can see that just walking down the road, the hallway, everybody's name is on here. Once again, we're gonna go back here into the lobby. And once again, that is the ship side. That means even numbers that way. Come down through the stairs. This side right here, this is the sea side. They're not putting any ad up on this side, but you can see we're in Belize City today, day 5, April the 19th. They tell you the ship time. It's 2 hours before Eastern time. So Eastern time right now is 1:45. It is 1:45 ship time. And anyhow, what this does is it shows you all the different things that are going on. It's very interactive. You can move this thing any way you want, and it will show you what's happening on the different floors. So you got the cards and board games get together. You got the movie right now is going on at 1 o'clock. The Kingsmen, Princess Theater, Deck 7. Right now it says 20 guests are going. Now, you don't have to sign up for that, but then you just scroll down this and it tells you what is going on the different floors, okay? And then you can scroll ahead to see what else is going on for the rest of the night. Let's see here. So you just scroll and it will show you everything that's going on. If you want to go see live music with Katz, the violinist, I've specialized in that one before, showing her great talents as a violinist. That's Katz. That's in the Piazza, Deck 5, and that is between 3:15 and 4 o'clock today. That's on Deck 5. So anyhow, it just tells you all the things that you'd like to do. The last water shuttle leaves the shore. Caribbean Princess sails for Costa Maya, which is really right across from Cozumel, Mexico. We're going to be coming back towards Fort Lauderdale starting tonight. Belize is the farthest place that you go to on the western itinerary. You start off in Cozumel, then you go to Roatan, Honduras. Then today we're in Belize City. Tomorrow's Costa Maya, as you can see, getting ready to sail for Costa Maya. And then got a couple sea days, and our time goes forward until we hit Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. Today is Wednesday right now. So anyhow, it kind of goes through everything. If you want to see live music tonight with Irish folk singer Tommy McGovern, he's in the Kroner's Bar, Deck 7. 6 guests are going from 5:30 to 7. Then they take a break and then they come back and do more. But I'm going to go over another part right here. So remember, the C is odd numbers. Okay. Now, once again, all these people's names are on these doors. And I always ask people, why do they have their names on the doors? Because, and everybody says they don't like it. Well, I'm going back this way, but there's nobody down this way. But it's an invasion of privacy. And you say, I get people that write me and say, my gosh, Mark, are you paranoid? Or, my gosh, I don't care if people know my names. Let me tell you two quick stories that I had. About 7, 8, 9 months ago, playing at the craps table. I always buy in with $5,000. And amazingly, I won $4,000 one night. So I had $9,000 cashed in the black chips. So I cash in the black chips, $9,100 bills, and I start walking back to my room. So let's just pretend we're walking back to my room. Boom, boom, boom. We're walking back to my room. $9,000 in cash. I turn around and I see this person behind me, like creeping around the corners. I didn't like that idea. I didn't want somebody to know, A, where I lived or where my cabin was, and B, I didn't want anybody to know who I was. Because in the day of technology and Google and databases, anybody can find out about any person. So, and what they do here is, and I'm just telling you some of the things that I know for a fact, is that you can come up to, when you go to the restaurant where they ask you what cabin number you are in because you want to buy a drink, you can just give you can give the person's name and the cabin number if you don't have your medallion on you. Now they're going to say otherwise, but I've seen it happen time and time and time again, and it happens like that. So you don't ever want to be a victim. But I'm going to tell you the main reason what happens is back on New Year's Eve cruise, I was on the Enchanted Princess for like 70 days. And I was walking back to my cabin one night and I saw two people in front of me. They were probably 30, 40 feet in front of me. And they would take their phone and they were taking pictures, videotaping everybody's name and the room number they're in. And so you say, what can you do with that? Well, I'm going to let your imagination run what you can do with it, but it's nothing good, okay? So you can do a lot of things. If you can Google somebody's name and you can find out where they live. And all I'm going to say is, I'm not going to give conspiracy theories, but I'm going to say this. You can easily know that person, where they live, and that they're on vacation on the cruise ship. So you can figure out what bad people can do with that information. And so it's not being paranoid, it's being safe, and it's not being a victim. So anyhow, that's the three tips that I give. Number one is how to determine what side of the ship you're on, odd or even number. Remember, that's even, that's the ship. That's odd side, that's the sea. The next thing is, always remember how the medallion works, and then also to get your name removed. So what I did was, I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth here, but I had my name removed from that little plaque, and it's so easy. You just go down to the front desk and you say to them, I would like my name removed from my door. They pick up the phone, they tell somebody to do it. Within a minute, the next time you go back to your room, it is removed from your door. And so that's a little thing, but ironically, a lot of people, I've had thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people watch a video I did about this a couple months ago, and still 99% of the rooms still have people's names on them. I ask myself, why? And if you ever ask somebody, they say, I don't like my name on there. Well, why don't you get it taken off? They say, I didn't know you could. Well, I'm telling you, you can. And so that's what you want to do. You want to get your names off there. You don't have to be hiding anything. You don't have to be, under the witness protection program. You just want to be safe and secure. And the other thing is not everybody puts their names on their mailboxes at their homes. So why put your names on the outside of your cabin door? When you go to a hotel or any kind of motel or hotel, have you ever seen your names outside the cabin door? No, never. And they'll say, well, they want to make sure that they know if there's an emergency, how to get to that person's room. Well, they know who you are and they know what room you're in already. So till then, subscribe to my channel. You have a really good day.